you going? To the Bay Area? I gotta go to work. This is the second time I've gone to work this year. Last time I went was, I think, the first Wednesday of the month, the 4th. So last week I had all week off. I've been working on some t-shirts. I got a few on me now, but I've been working on t-shirts, making t-shirts. I just ordered some more. I'm trying to do all my designs that I got, but the only thing is I don't have like all my designs and stuff. The t-shirts I'm making. I got I ain't gonna lie, I got about 16 designs. So I mean, it'd be one thing if you had one design and you make a few, but yeah, no, it's a little different story. And then you got all the different sizes. Well, I have one shirt just for kids. So, and it's a cool design. So, but it's just for kids. That's it. So it only goes on kids t-shirts. I mean, I guess I could make a big one for like big kids. Quote. Oh, our first car. This is this town here is a historic town. It's basically a ghost town now. Just a few people live here. This is the museum to the right here, and then in front of you, LaGrange. It's a gold mining town. Maybe not know what gold is, but gold is over $5,000 an ounce. What's going on, Kathy? You live out here? I'm heading to the Bay Area. We got a crazy driver here. Like, just backing up. I'm headed to the Bay Area. I gotta go to work. This is my second day to work this year. There's one of those Teslas. What the heck? Oh, you do? Where are you at? My neighbors, I'm guessing Klein is your last name. My neighbors actually are Kleins as well. Hello, how you doing? Jarrell? Is that how you say it? And actually, I don't know if you're related to that are, or I mean, she's a sheriff, but she's like animal control, so I don't know if you're related to anybody out in California, but. Oh. Yeah. Where are you from, Jarrell? Welcome. Have you ever been to... I'll be honest, I'd rather go to LA than go to the Bay Area. Hello, New York. Wow. Have you ever been out here to California? Now, so there's New York City. New York, great. New York City, well, New York City is probably like, well, it's probably not bad, but I have a buddy that lives out here, and he also has an apartment in New York City. I've never been to New York City. I've been on the outskirts, like I've seen it from a distance. This is a Tuolumne River. It's a lot of gold in that river. Oh, you don't live out here? Oh, where? Hello, how you doing? Beeman? Is that how you say it? I don't like to chop people too much. Oh, oh yeah. What part of Texas? I've lived in Texas. I lived in Dallas. So I'm originally from Iowa. I'm originally from Iowa, but so I moved to Texas, and then I ended up going to college. I went to college down there, and then I went to college in Iowa as well. I went to college in Texas, and then I went to North Dakota to play football for North Dakota. After that, then I moved back to Texas for a short little bit, and then I said I would never move to California. Well, 20 years later, here I am. I mean, I kid you not. I'm talking like literally 20 years ago. 20 years ago from March 1st. I've been here 20 years now. Crazy. Show my face. What? I'm driving right now, so. But if you want to check out my face, you can go to go flip around on my YouTube. I got long hair now. I grew my hair out. I also have 2 other YouTube channels as well. So let's see. One of my channels is my dog and all my animals and stuff. Their channel. I didn't post nothing today to get on the road, but their channel is Fox Lookalike 3036, like 3036, and then my other channel is prospecting. I go prospecting for rock and gold. 212 prospectors. So 212 prospectors. If you're wondering what farming this is almonds. To the left, to the right of us is almonds. Where you get your almonds from? Well, here you go. Peanut, the Fisher peanut. They're not out. They're out here, but they're more down this road. Like at the end of this road, it's like more than an hour. If you ever heard of Blue Diamond almonds, a lot of those guys will take their almonds to Blue Diamond, and Blue Diamond is just what do you call it? It's in Modesto, which is about an hour away. Oh, nice. What kind of artist? What do you sing? I'm a man. Like I said, I got long hair. I mean, doesn't mean I'm a girl. I just grew my hair out. Yeah, I grew my hair out. I've had compliments about my short hair, but I've never had so many compliments in my life about my long hair. I mean, hair in general. So I thought, wow, maybe I shouldn't cut my hair. Well, many people told me not to cut my hair too, because they're like, do you know women buy hair like yours, you know, and mine's all natural. I don't do nothing with it. I mean, I barely brush it. But I mean, a lot of people, they're like jealous of my hair. I don't know. Oh, reconnect. Got that Elon Musk internet. Sometimes they don't. Oh, nice. You are just like me. Oh, okay, so you're an artist. Maybe you might know my friend. I don't know. My friend, like he's a model. He just went to, he just had a photo shoot with Car a couple of months ago, I know. He flew out to, he flew out to, where was that? Detroit, Michigan. Oh, for sure. Oh, of me or my buddy? I'm guessing you and me. I'm guessing what you're saying. Oh yeah, I'm talking about my buddy. I don't know. I don't go to New York City, so I don't know like what's on the billboards out there. But I can tell you this. A friend, my buddy, like literally, he's a good buddy of mine. He is, oh, come on, seriously? You better take off, mister. He just like waited. Like, oh, let me just wait. Can I sing? Well, how you gonna sing? How you gonna sing if you're typing? Just curious. Stop talking. Stop talking. Yeah, well, I mean, in the biblical days, they had long hair, so, okay, this guy wants to drive. How long have you been growing your hair for? I call my hair pre-COVID because the last time I got a haircut was right before COVID. And I just figured I've never had long hair before. And mainly the reason why I didn't ever have long hair is because my mother would always say, before you come home, you need to cut your hair. Or when she'd see me, oh, you need to cut your hair. It's pretty darn shaggy. You know? I'm like, so, you know, I'd get it shaggy, but I would never be able to get it cut. I mean, I would always have to get it cut, I should say. So, I just, yeah. I got the keys, so please. Okay. 9 years. Wow. Okay. You got it on me. Mine's like 6 or 7 years. So, just to kind of heads up, for me to make it to work on time, this is usually how it goes. I try to leave 3 hours in advance, but I do leave 3 hours in advance. But the crazy part is, the first hour, it should just be no traffic. I mean, I gotta be positive that it's not, we're going over 55, going 60. But times are going about 55. I mean, when we get to Modesto, there should be a little traffic, not too much, but when we get closer to the Bay Area, oh, it just gets mayhem. Like, I take alternate routes, so there is some traffic, some early traffic, so I might be taking some earlier routes through some mountains and stuff. I got the keys. I got the keys. You are the heart. I need to. Don't leave to stay. Don't run away. I don't know what tune it is, so I I can sing. I don't think I'm good, but I used to be in a choir and stuff. I guess I'm okay, but I rap. I rap presents. Oh, what? Fog? It's supposed to be... There's fog to the left. It was weird. I felt like my that's on the river there. I felt there was kind of fog film on my windshield earlier. Oh, this might... maybe. I just figured it was an overcast. You guys eat almonds at all? This is where you get your almonds from. Oh, I don't know all of it, but a good chunk. You want me to try to see what you said? Probably not. Don't want to kill it. Pizza Plus. Downshifting. Welcome to Waterford, California. Population 9,120 people. Easter. When's that? That's coming up. Maybe the 22nd, maybe? I don't know. It's supposed to be about 90 degrees today. I don't even know if I should ask what New York's going to be. My buddy in Iowa told me today it's supposed to warm up to 40 degrees. Yesterday it was 17 in Iowa, and the day before it was 0. You You've been growing your hair ever since you were born? Oh wow. But you chopped it a few times, obviously. That's cool though. Oh, come on. Oh, little Paco, let's go, buddy. That's the second person that did that. And the white car did it first time. Oh, and here comes the traffic. Oh, there's another car in front of him too. Where'd he pop out from? Wow, where are all these cars coming from? This gas station to the left. I hope they get gas again. I don't know if they will or not. Here's the traffic. I don't know. It's a little town. I think it said 59,000. I think that's about the size of my hometown. But this seems smaller than my hometown. They just this next stoplight coming up, they just added that stoplight. They only had these stoplights. And then when they added all these stoplights, the crazy part was they oh, that's a long bike. They made these lights so long, it's like you might as well just take a right turn and a U-turn and then do another right turn, because you'd be sitting here for 5 minutes and it won't even detect. They didn't put any sensors on the roads. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, so like like my channel here, on this channel anyway, like I used to do video games. I don't really do video games a lot anymore. So, you know, as you look through my channel, if you do, you can see there's a lot of video games on it. I used to play video games. I mean, I'll play a video game every now and then, like Fortnite. That's about it. But I don't really stream it. Or, I mean, I used to do Twitch and stuff. Oh, thank you. Now it's just like I just travel, you know. I'm a born again Christian. I'll post stuff about that. And then I just post like traveling stuff or weird things that you might see driving and stuff. So I figured I'd go live on here because I travel a lot. I mean, so yeah, I figured I'd take advantage of my internet. Like I say, I got 2 other YouTube channels as well. This one, my dog has about 4,000 people following or so, or I don't know, 4,500. I don't know what it is. It's around the same amount of people following this channel. And then I have a prospecting channel, like looking for rocks or gold. And that channel, that's got about 2,000 followers. I do all three channels. Like I just got done traveling to Arizona. That's why I had off of work, because I go to Arizona. I drive back and forth to Arizona for 2 months. But if you'd like to see other parts of the world and country, and I go to Iowa at least once or twice a year. I was gonna be going to Iowa this spring, but I postponed that or canceled that trip. I'll be going in September, or I plan to anyway. Oh, hi, how you doing? That guy pulls out in front of this guy, and then he pulls to the right. So the world probably tells you Donald Trump is to blame for gas prices. Well, not in California. You can blame our governor, because we've always had high gas prices. Gas prices here are insane. I mean, Canada's worse. Canada, you pay per liter. So I think it's like $2 a liter in Canada. So, you know, 4 liters in a gallon, that's $8, you know. Let me get up past this guy. Woo woo. Since you pulled out in front of me last time. There we go. So, on my prospecting video, my prospecting channel, I should say, I went live a few times, but I went live driving. So the vehicle I have right now, that I commute to work with, or you know, it's a Toyota Prius. So as you can know, I don't know, I probably, to fill up, you know, it's like 30-40 bucks, so it's pretty cheap. But this isn't any ordinary Prius anymore. I lifted it up so I can go off-roading with it now. So I went off-roading on my prospecting channel. I mean, it was pretty rugged. There was some sand one time, and not on that trip particularly, but I went on this other, I just went to go park in some sand, and I bottomed out. I almost got stuck. I had to put it in reverse to get out, but yeah, I went off-roading with this vehicle, and I did bottom out a few times just because of the terrain was pretty, you know, rough. But yeah, no, I just it was pretty gnarly though. And then I went with my truck, and come to find out I was on a different road. I'm like driving, I'm like, there's no way I went down this huge slope with my car. But I'm like, no, I took a different turn, I guess, when I went back with my truck. Well, I should have probably took this other route. Probably would have a little bit faster. Avoid this traffic. I don't typically take it, but well, we got a school bus, so I'm gonna have to stop for the railroad tracks unless they turn. But and this is Empire. East side of Modesto, California. And we have a Honda in front of us. Oh, yay, the short bus. Short bus turned off. And the traffic begins. Oh, a train coming. A train. I just saw a train to the right. I'm so glad that bus didn't go across. They would have said, oh, forget it. We're just going to sit here. Oh, man. We just got past that in time. Oh, that guy's taking a left-hand turn. It was like, you ain't turning anytime soon. Well, we got our double lanes coming up here, so they should double lane it now. Not this stoplight, but the next. If you're wondering what my hair looks like, it's more like Tarzan. Picture yourself seeing Tarzan. That's my hair. I like it look like Tarzan. Tarzan's cool. I want to be cool too. Del Monte's over here, the brand Del Monte. It's like your tomato sauce and stuff. The company's right to the left. All the trucks get over here. And I think I'll be getting over there too. They didn't know. Usually those trucks don't turn there. Oh, that looked like an A-Barth almost, but it's a Chevy. What the heck? Never seen that before.
Good morning, and guess what? I have the company in the studio. I'm not talking through the wall anymore. Dave is here. Hi, Dave. I'm not talking to the wall anymore. Good morning. How are you?
Yeah, that yellowish looking car. That looked like a A-Barth 500. We got gas. Chevron is always more expensive here. I don't buy Chevron gas. It's pointless. Chevron gas in California jacks their prices up like no tomorrow. And in in other states they don't. I got I went to, what was it? It was on the border of Utah and Nevada. I believe it's in Nevada, on the, like right when you enter Utah, Wendover. So Wendover, I know it splits. West Wendover, I think I was in, but I got gas at a Chevron because it was the cheapest gas. Crazy. It was cheaper getting gas at that Chevron than any other gas station, which I was like, well, okay, I'll get Chevron gas because it was just cheaper. I was blown away. Now, interesting part is I don't believe they even get their oil from overseas like the rest of us, because in Taft, California, they have a whole bunch of oil pumping drills down there, and they own it, and they're getting their own oil from Taft, California, American soil, and then you have the nerve to charge the money that you charge for gas. They say they put all these additives or whatever in it, and it's gonna be better for your car. Well, there's a pink car. Yeah, they all these additives they supposedly put in it. There's some gas I get. It's called Quick Stop, and it's like probably one of the cheapest gases around. I don't think they put anything in it. I've never had anything go wrong with my vehicle, gas related. So got some bowling lanes open already. Indian Fuji Grocery. Never been in there. We're gonna take a different route here. This road takes you downtown Modesto. It gets pretty populated, especially with the truckers and stuff. Just because there's no trucks around us doesn't mean they're not in front of us. Now this is a gas I typically gas at. Sometimes they're cheaper, but $4.99 right now. They were $4.80. Going straight, you better not be in this lane. Oh, of course. Let's see here. I always look at the gas prices because I go through several counties, Oh, look at this oldie here. You like old cars? Right there. Look at that one. Don't be afraid to drive. I would rather go to LA than go to area. Something about these Bay Area drivers. I'm fine with LA and San Diego, but the Bay Area people, nah. Most of them just don't know how to drive. Not from here, or I don't know, but can't drive in sunshine, can't drive in rain, can't drive in snow or ice for sure. We're jumping on the 132 again.
The after Kona blessing offer is on the way as well. First it means moving the house fires, I thank God. If you're in celebration video, KAMB will you say you played just the right song at just the right time. That's the power of God at work through KAMB and listeners just like you. KAMB is wherever you are, whether it's here in the
I got the water flowing. Wow.
South Bay. KAMB Spring Fundraising Celebration is March 24th through the 27th, and we're asking you now to
Probably because it's supposed to be warm, that's why. People can go out and get wet when it's warm. There's a Denny's for you. Jack in the Crack, Rat in the Box, whatever you want to call it. This world is a sad world, you know that? Most of our food is poison. I mean, unless you raise it yourself, basically, but Wow. The guy has bumper stickers. Go to the one on the right. They got more bumper stickers. Dang. Well, the good part about that one, I believe they're born again. I can't read them all. I'm guessing they like bling because they got bling stuff everywhere on their car. It's the car to the right of us. This guy's in front of us is an Eagles fan. Any Eagles fans out there? I'm not really into football anymore, but I'll be honest. I was a Cowboys fan growing up, and I went for the Eagles just because there's some kid, well, not some kid, I guess. I mean, he had the pick six in the Super Bowl. Dejon Cooper. He's originally from a town near my hometown, and when I played football, we played them in the playoffs a long time ago, of course, before that kid was born. But yeah, so, and we beat them. We went to the championship game, but we didn't win the championship game. Was this truck gonna speed up and pass everybody? Never know. Trying to see what that guy. Oh, Calaveras. Oh, he had a sticker. I thought it was Yosemite National Park, but it's Calaveras. That's the one thing I don't like about this light. It takes forever. Oh, now we're gonna have a big semi. Come on. And these cars going in front of me too, obviously.
concern about health conditions, here's some good news. State water officials say the recent storm we had significantly increased the snowpack levels in the Sierra Nevada. The Department of Water Resources report the snowpack is now some 92% of the average for this time of year. It's up sharply a couple weeks ago. While the local growers say it's not a full recovery, after water will be enriched this summer, maybe better crop yields. Agriculture sector remains a mixed picture this year. While the improved water supply is helping some crops, rising costs for fuel, labor, and fertilizer, farmers, especially almond growers, facing lower local prices. Experts say diversification is the key. White House committing $200 million to advance the Bryant Current Canal restoration, part of a larger overall water infrastructure package for California. Along with the $200 million for the Bryant Current Canal, the federal government providing $30 million for the Shasta Dam and Reservoir enlargement, $335 million for the Delta Mendota Canal Subsistence Correction Program. Now you're up to date with 101.5 KAB. Brandon has a look at the weather right after the KAB listener family traffic.
Thank you, Chuck. We do have an issue at 168 East and Ashland Avenue this morning in Fresno, so be mindful of that. If that's in your route to work, 99 North and Collier Road in Merced, a collision there. I-680 North and Auto Mall Parkway in San Jose. Our KMB Central California weather powered by Baker's Supplies and Repair. Sunshine today, 92 for the Valley High. On the coast, looking at about 88 is what we'll feel a little bit later today. Sunshine in San Jose as well. Expecting 94 by afternoon and a high of 85 in the Sierra Foothills.
94. Nice.
Never gave up on me. It is 8:35.
Might be a warm one this summer. Supposed to be 94 degrees today, they said here. First, pretty early for that weather. It's already been 80, pretty easy. I know Arizona's already had 90s already.
Question in the book all have to do with this central feature, and that is what is the unborn. And the questions that are meant to follow, well, it's just my body. Oh, really? Does the unborn have your DNA? No, well, then it's not your body. Strictly speaking, it's in your body. It's not your body. What would your body be producing in there, in a uterus, right? Your body would be producing your child. So we're talking about an innocent, defenseless human being. Is it okay to kill an innocent, defenseless human being for the reasons you're giving right now? That's the issue. And a lot of this rhetoric has been meant to cover what's really going on. People say, I should have a right to abortion. So let's terminate the pregnancy. Well, how do you terminate a pregnancy? Well, you kill something. Well, how do you kill it? And what is it you're killing? What I'm trying to do is take the rap zone quietly, gently, with appropriate questions so people can see what they're advocating is taking the life of an innocent child.
Yeah, Greg, I want to be sensitive, obviously, and women that have had abortion, we need to be mindful that there is grace in Christ. That's what the whole thing is. And, we're not trying to condemn that this may have occurred years ago, months ago, days ago. I don't know who's listening.
Every sin is forgiven.
Correct.
By Christ,
And so that's
thankfully.
part of it. But also, we want to be in the discussion, in the debate, asking the questions. Because, again, I would think many people never Wade would be overturned with the Dobbs decision, yet it has been. So it puts the debate squarely back up on the table in all 50 states.
That's right.
And it is a moment in time where people should be better informed about what does abortion act. I applaud those efforts, and I don't think really, objectively, anybody can argue with any veracity that it's not a baby.
Yeah, this argument is totally on our side, and should be, given the facts, but there's so much rhetoric that's going on. Even when people ask about, what about rape and incest, what the question they're asking right now is they're trying to find out whether the pro-lifer has a heart, and first, express the heart. Is that a serpent's blood? Do we complicate the crime of rape with the crime of murder? Why should the child be held responsible for that? So there are ways to maneuver these circumstances, but the core issue is so critical, and the facts of the matter are pretty straightforward. The key is maneuvering with the questions. Well, I spent a lot of time in the book giving dialogues to help people understand the moral logic of the pro-life view, the kinds of questions to make all of these things clear.
Yeah. Let's, with the last few minutes here, let's talk again about gender. We've talked a bit about that, but that thing is right in everybody's face today. It's in public schools. I just read the other day about a student who was whisked away silently by the school administration and without the parents knowing anything about it, and was given hormone treatment, encouraged to get operations that will change their body image to fit their other gender identity. When you look at that, we're back to this bizarre subjective truth thing. We're trying to escape to that issue. I think that churches are doing it because they pressure socially and they want a good friend, John Brooks, says in his church, he says, come as you are. You can't say that.
This is thing on the table in our culture. It is so heated in its heart. One can make much progress in this issue. That is interesting. And so I think that's very promising future. When the lawyers started getting involved in this, written that the law is the law. On an individual basis, it's very difficult for Christians to compromise. When Jesus was asked about divorce and marriage, Matthew 19, here's how he started. Having heard that from the beginning God made them male and female. Why did he start with gender? Because God has set the system in Genesis 1 and Genesis 2. Human worship, the system God made was good. He made male and female, be fruitful and multiply. Genesis chapter 1, chapter 2. And man will leave his mother and father, gender's binary in God's view, and cleave to his wife, the two become one flesh. And then Jesus says what God is trying to get let no man separate. Okay, that's the other half. So we have binary gender that makes it possible to be fruitful and multiply. And then God sets up in the second chapter marriage in a very particular way. It's interesting. Jesus' comments cover everything there. Jesus never said anything about homosexuality. Jesus never said anything about marriage. Jesus never said anything about gender. It's all right there. Every single thing in the Bible prohibits what you are sexuality, homosexuality, heterosexual fornication, adultery, and they're all prohibited by Jesus' statement there, which can be summed up
is that our hearts break for people that are gender confused. I would not want to be in that place. I'm thankful that God allowed me to live the life that I've lived. But it doesn't mean someone should linger there and stay there. We've got to do what we can as a culture to help people get on the better track, the healthier track. Because the track record, if you stay there, is not happy.
20 times the suicide rate for transgender, even after the surgery. And this is true even in Sweden, where they're much more sanguine about this than in the United States. But the fact that we don't want to go along with the trend now is because we're compassionate. We know this is brokenness. This isn't health.
Greg, right at the end here, man, we've talked these last 2 days about a lot of great stuff. What's your final word to that person that's going, okay, I hear you guys, but man, I get beat up every time I mention this to my family member, my friend, my professor at school.
Sure.
I mean, what do you want to say to encourage them?
If you go physically out in the street and you're beat up all the time, well, then you better get smart. All right, you better get street smart. You better figure out how to navigate the street physically and which places to go, where to defend yourself, whatever. And same thing is true in spiritual arena. We have a tough street out there right now. It's uncomfortable for Christians. They're sitting on the bench because they don't know how to engage. They got to get street smart. And that entails getting a perspective, understanding what's going on spiritually and in terms of the issues, learning some of the questions they can ask to engage, and then begin to engage in gracious, loving ways, and they will be astounded on the impact they'll have.
You know, I don't know how many times I can end, John, but you know, I had lunch with a secular man who's doing great work in education. He's come from the left, is now on the right, David Horowitz. And we were having lunch, and it was just so funny because he said, Jim, don't you know you're in an alley fight with these people? They have switchblades. I said, David, no, we get that. We're not stupid. But, you know, our call, our weapons are joy, peace, goodness, gladness, mercy, fruit of the Spirit. And he went, wow, those are bad weapons. Which I think Jesus got some of that. We have a sword of the Spirit, sword of truth.
Yeah,
and that's the way to look at it. But man, it is hard to stay in the character of Christ. But we need to, or we've already lost.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you, Greg, for being with us. It's been good. And I hope this has motivated you to say, okay, this is a resource that's worth picking up. And I believe in it. And if you can make a monthly gift, that's great. It evens out the budget here, focus, and helps us. Or one-time gift, we'll do a copy of Greg's book as our way of saying thank you. Also, I believe in the content so much, if you can't afford it, I'm going to trust others will be able to cover the cost of that, and we'll get it in your hands. Just call us, because we believe in this content. And Focus is here to equip you, especially in this area of evangelism and discipleship. So get in touch with us. I think I've taken all the excuses away. All you got to do is call or go to the website.
Yeah. Donate as you can, maybe pay it forward so somebody else can get this book, even though they can't afford it. Our number is 800, the letter A, and the word family. 800-232-6459. Or stop by focusonthefamily.com/broadcast. On behalf of Jim Daly and the entire team, I'm John Fuller, thanking you for joining us today for Focus on the Family and inviting you back as we once again help you and your family thrive in Christ.
Your marriage can be healed. A Hope Restored Marriage Intensive from Focus on the Family can transform you and your spouse's relationship in just a few days.
We'll go to this thing, but this is it. If this doesn't work, we're done. What we have now, it's way more than we ever had before and that I ever even dreamed of in the marriage.
Discover more at hoperestored.com. That's hoperestored.com.
And when you contact Focus on the Family, be sure to let them know that you heard the program on KYCC.
I know who I am, 'cause I know who you are. Cross of salvation was only
country. We're back with a country you